I just received this parcel through the mail, direct from Australia, and it actually came in just 4 days, which is really rather impressive. But it was kindly sent to me by 1963Willo, who you may or may not follow on YouTube, but if you don't, I suggest you do, because he makes some incredible videos and some of the finds he makes are really rather impressive. But he's sent me these coin samples, as he's put it, of Australian pre-decimal and modern decimal, so we'll go ahead and open it. We'll have a look together. Oh, there's a note with it. Dear CB, my sincere apologies for taking so long to post my coins to you. I apologise if the copper coins look in poor condition. Unfortunately, that is the norm, but they should come up quite well if soaked in olive oil. I try to keep the cleaning of my coins to a minimum. Hopefully the rest of the coins should be a worthwhile addition to your collection. Unfortunately, I do not have any spares of the old coat of arms, dimes, shillings and florins. They're incredibly hard to find and often in poor nick. I only found 3 florins of this type in over 2 years of detecting. A lot of the bigger silvers were returned to the mint when the silver content was reduced from sterling to 50% silver in pre-decimal coins minted from 1946 onwards. Unfortunately, at the moment my computer has been out of commission, so I'm unable to get on and view many videos at the moment. Anyway, all the best from Australia, and if you ever plan to visit, please do not hesitate to look me up, as I would be happy to take you out. Cheers, Ian, aka 1963Willo. Nice little note with it. Oh, just popped open the Australian decimal coins. I brought with me some of the English coins we have just as a comparison, just in case. But it says only the cheaper nickel coins are currently in use, plus the goldies $1 and $2. Ah, here they are. Here are the infamous brown buggers, the 1 and 2 cents. I would say, looking at it, just with this half new pence I have, that it looks about the same size as a half new pence, the Australian 1 cent, as you can see there. And I would say the 2 cent looks, yeah, it's about the same size as a modern penny in the UK, but it's slightly thicker. Then we have the Australian 5 cent piece, which looks slightly bigger than a 5p coin that we have as a comparison in the UK. Has what he's written underneath, an echidna, which I believe is the spiny anteater. I did look that up though. Then we have the 10 cent with the lyre bird. It's about the same size as our 10p, actually. No, slightly smaller than our 10p. Apparent comparison, it's about the size of a Washington quarter, or a quarter in the US. Then we have the 20 cent coins. That's a really pretty coin, quite a new one, but it has the platypus on the reverse. Rather large coin, and obviously there's no comparison to our heptagonal 20p's, are they? That's the same, that's our British equivalent, which is a lot smaller and a different shape. Then we have the 50 cent piece, which is very large. I mean, it's about the same size as our 50 new pence that we had before 1997, but that's the modern 50p, and it's a lot smaller, obviously, and again, heptagonal. Then we have the goldies, the $1, which I would say is, yes, it's slightly bigger than our modern pound coin, and the $2 is unusually quite a small coin, because in Britain we normally have larger coins for large denominations, but there are exceptions, obviously. That's a really small coin for a $2 piece, but it's a very nice little collection. Thank you again, Ian. I'm guessing this is the pre-decimals. Oh yes, they are. Here are his, on the top row, the coppers he was talking about, and I can see what he was talking about with the edge chipping around them, but that doesn't bother me. I find it all the time with this edge chipping as well. A beautiful Commonwealth 1/2 penny, dated 1930. Then the kangaroo half penny, dated 1943. So George VI. Commonwealth of Australia penny, another beautiful design coin. They knew what they were doing when they designed these coins, pretty coins. 1921, so George V, King George V, and the kangaroo 1938, King George VI. Moving on to the silvers, we have the little silver threepenny bits. In the UK we scarcely see these because obviously they were originally used for Christmas puddings during the 20th century, like they were in Australia, but they were replaced by the bigger brass decagonal threepenny bits we used during the 1930s and 40s, but in Australia they kept with the silver ones. And there's one, the Australian coat of arms, silver threepenny bits, 1934, so King George V, and a 1943 with, I can see a Denver mint mark just there, so I know that was minted in Denver during the war. And moving on to the sixpence, which is 1942. I can't actually see a mint mark above the date, but it's another sterling silver coin, and the beautiful ram's head shilling that we often hear about being found in Australia. 1959, so Queen Elizabeth II and 50% silver. Beautiful design. And finally, the biggest silver coin the Australians ever minted, the florin, so 2 shillings with the beautiful royal coat of arms and the date of 1952. So that's King George VI, the last year of his reign. That's a really beautiful coin. These are really beautiful coin series. It's nice to have a change from the Britannia pennies we see on the reverse of ours. So thank you again, 1963Willo, and I'll be sending you some coins shortly.